Hey, everybody out there in television land, YouTube land. Um, just a quick thought for the day. When's the last time you let go of something? Um, One interesting passage in Scripture is when God calls Abraham to literally leave a very common place. He lived in a place called Ur, and he had to leave everything he'd known to literally go on a journey that would fulfill and satisfy not only him but ultimately the will of God for his life. And I've just been thinking about that recently for our leadership team, for our church. A lot of times as leaders we talk about what do we need to build? What do we need to gain? What do we need to add on? But I've really been thinking about the thought, what do we need to leave? Like Abraham, what do we need to let go of that is part of our culture, part of what is common to us, even people that are close to us? I know that's not necessarily popular, and I know it was hard for Abraham, and it's hard for us to even consider that, but I just think that there is something for those of us that would be willing to obey the call of God. Now, you don't leave something unless God's calling you to leave it, but God called him to leave everything he knew. I wonder how many organizations, churches, and people that are robbing themselves of the greatest revelation of God, of the greatest awareness of how God can use us and flow through us, all because we're afraid of leaving something. So the question is, what do you need to leave? What attitude do you need to leave? What relationship do you need to leave? What mindset do you need to leave? What discipline and habit do you need to leave? Maybe the journey's not clear ahead, and it wasn't clear for Abraham, and God says, I will show you as I take you on the journey. And then organizationally, for our church and for our leaders, what system do we need to just abandon and let go of? What organizational structure do we need to let go of? What ministry do we need to let go of? What do we need to let go of to ensure that we're going to be successful? What I find is Christians, churches, organizations, they get into a system where they've adapted and adopted a wineskin, a structure, and it was good for a season and a time, but then as they try to progress into the future, they realize that many of us are stuck to the wrong systems organizationally, in our mindset, the way we do life and ministry, that it hinders us from being effective. So the question is, are you okay not being effective and not being relevant and not shifting and adapting to what it takes to really be successful as an organization, a family, in a relationship, or for even here of us at Abundant Life Christian Center as leaders? And so, just a quick thought, what do you need to leave in order for you to step into everything that God has for you? That's the thought of the day.